Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cleopatra, and for today's video I decided that I wanted to do a story time. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, and also don't forget to leave any comments down below of future videos or anything that you enjoyed about today's video. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so today's story time is going to be the story of when my family almost left me in Africa. So this starts back when I was about 6 years old, and in my family there were 5 of us. There was my mom, my dad, my older brother, my second older brother, and then there was me. So my parents came home one day and then they told us that they had some exciting news. They told us that we were going to be moving. I was excited, I was scared, I was happy at the exact same time, but the first thing that popped into my head was, are we going to be transferring schools? Because I had a lot of friends at my old school, and I'm not very good at making friends because I'm very socially awkward. So I thought we were going to be moving houses a few blocks down, but I was completely wrong. My parents told me that we were going to be moving from Africa all the way to Canada. So first of all, I was going to miss all my friends. Second of all, I was going to be moving into a brand new country and I didn't even know anyone, and we didn't even know anyone, and we had to leave everything that we had in Africa behind, and we were going to start a new life in Canada. So the next day when I came to school, I sadly had to break the news to all my friends and my teachers, but surprisingly nobody actually really cared that I was leaving. Okay, so fast forward 2 weeks later, that's the day that we're actually moving and going to Canada. So we're packing our bags, we're putting everything in our suitcases, and this is where the story gets interesting. Okay, so my mom called all of us into the living room and she told us that the taxi was going to be coming at 1 o'clock. And at that time, it was 12 o'clock. So I decided to go over to my friend's house to say my final goodbyes because I didn't know when I was going to be coming back to Africa. Okay, so I leave my house and I'm happily walking down the street, and then I get to my friend's house. But keep in mind, my friend's mom never really liked me at all. If I'm going to be serious, my friend's mom hated me. And the day when I showed up to her house, she actually seemed really happy, and I'm pretty sure it's because she knew I was leaving. So she lets me into the house, and then after, I'm just talking to my friend. Okay, so back at home, my mom actually made a mistake. She said the taxi was supposed to show up at 1 o'clock, but it actually ended up showing up early. So I'm over at my friend's house, talking to my friend, and my family is rushing and getting ready to leave quickly to go to the airport because my mom made a mistake and she mixed up the time. So by the time I finished talking to my friend and I walked back home, everyone is already gone and they've left in the taxi and they're all at the airport already. So I reach my old house and then I knock at the door and I see that nobody's inside the house. So I go to the window. I open the window and then I crawl through the window, and I'm standing inside the house and it's completely empty. There is no one inside. My luggage isn't even in there, and I'm just all by myself. Okay, so my first instinct is to go find an adult and to get some help. So I run over back to my friend's house and I explain to her mom the whole situation and everything that's happening. And let me tell you, she was more than happy to get in her car and drive me all the way to the airport. And I'm pretty sure if she could, she would single-handedly get into an airplane and fly me all the way to Canada herself just so she could get rid of me. But I'm just kidding. But to be honest, if we're gonna be serious here, I wasn't that scared that my family was gonna leave me behind in Africa, because I could tell that they were planning on doing it, because that's probably why they only bought 4 passports. But I probably miscounted, but it was probably the same thing anyways. Okay, so we get into my friend's mom's car, and I'm being serious right now. Her smile was so big, I could not tell the difference between her and the Joker. So we quickly drive and then we get to the airport. So we go to the front desk. And then we talk to one of the ladies who's working there, and we tell them that I was left behind and my airplane was about to leave. So she goes and she contacts the pilot who's flying the airplane that I'm going to be going on to, and we quickly run and we rush and we get to the airplane. So we go inside the airplane and we try to find the area that my family's sitting in. So we finally find where my parents are sitting, and when they see me, as I said before, they don't look very surprised. And they're like, oh, we found you. You finally showed up. And yeah. So that is the end of my story today. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!